What's good? This is Trey with Legit Game coming to you with this video on how to get girls easily. Alright, so let's look at something real quick. There are people out there who are really good at doing difficult things and making it look easy. For example, a really great dancer, a really great singer, a really great athlete. Dancing at a high level is not something that the average person can do, let alone make it look easy. Same thing with singing. Singing at a high level is not something the average person can do, let alone make it look easy. And when it comes to athletes, for example, a basketball player, like a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James, they're able to do things that are difficult but make it look easy. Now let's look at pickup and attraction and seduction. Basically, attracting women. The average man, I should say, is not good at attracting women. Most men are relying on luck or a very small understanding and small ability to attract women. And so, they get results that they're probably not happy with. However, there are also men out there who are really good at getting women, okay? And some of them make it look easy. And so we have to ask ourselves, how can we do that? How can we take something that is difficult for most people and make it easy? And I want to address the fact that there are naturals, right? So there are people who are naturally talented, naturally gifted. I'm talking about the people who bust their ass or worked real hard to become somebody who makes something difficult look easy. Okay? I'm talking about the guy who wasn't a great dancer, and became excellent. I'm talking about the guy who was an average singer and became an excellent singer. I'm talking about the guy who was an average athlete and did whatever he had to do to become an excellent athlete. I'm talking about the average whatever, Fact is, there's a lot of people out there who started off as regular, or I should say average, some of them even below average at what they do, and they became so good at it that they make it look easy. And to those people, difficult things are easy. Not only does it look easy, it is easy. Okay, for example, for some people, dunking a basketball is easy, and they make it look easy. For some people, hitting a very high note is easy, and they make it look easy. So with pickup and game, the beautiful thing about picking up women and attracting women is that this is something that you can develop, and you can get really good at it, and you can make it look easy, and it can actually become easy. But what needs to happen is you need to have a very strong understanding of women, what they're attracted to, what they respond to, and then you have to have the ability to apply that understanding. So if you're one of these guys who's sitting around complaining about women and saying you don't understand them and saying they're weird and saying they're stupid and saying they're crazy and saying they're this and that, that's why you're not doing well with women, because you're clearly demonstrating that you don't understand them. How can you be good at something? How can you do something easily if you don't even understand it? Someone who is really good at checkers is really good at checkers because he really understands checkers. Somebody who's really good at chess is really good at chess because he really understands chess. He doesn't go around saying, man, I don't understand how this the game thing goes. I just don't get it, man. It's just weird. That guy is not going to perform well when he's playing chess because he doesn't understand it. So what does that guy need to do? He needs to go and get an understanding of the chessboard and how the game is played. And it's the same thing with women. You can't walk around complaining, oh man, women never give me a chance, or this and that, or this girl's flaky, or that. You have to get an understanding of women, of why they do the things they do, why they say the things they say, why they respond the way they respond. And then once you have that understanding, you have to apply that understanding. And the truth is, in order to really get good at something to the point where it's easy, you have to put the time in. You have to put the effort in. It's not an overnight process. Understanding women is not something you're just going to do overnight. It's going to take time. You're going to have to not only study, but you're going to have to go out and get references and go and talk to women and go and interact with them. And there's different levels of understanding. But you can get to a point where it's easy. I'm not going to give you no bullshit about, oh, just go and do this say this pickup line, or go and do. No. You have to get a real good understanding. Okay, it can't just be, oh, women like good looking men, or women like men with money, or women like men with status. Like, stop being lazy. I'm sure you've seen women date or mates with men who on the surface it doesn't make any sense to you why she would choose that man. And the fact that it doesn't make sense to you, that's why you're not doing that well with women, because you can go and get that information. You can go and find out, why will a woman choose a man who's not as good looking, does not have as much money, and does not have the same status as another guy? Women will have the option that on paper looks like the best option, and she'll choose another option. You need to know why she's doing that. Because I know why. I went and got the information by research, and I went and interacted with women and got references. And when I see women do things that to most people doesn't make sense, to me it makes perfect sense, because I have that understanding. I actually applied myself. So there's certain things I can do, certain results I can get that to me is easy, but to the average man is difficult. And that's, as I said, that's coming from me applying myself, but not just applying myself, me applying a high level of understanding attraction, understanding seduction, understanding picking up women, understanding women in general. And that's where it starts. It really, the way I see it is, if you're not a natural with women, you have to go and get that understanding. You can't sit around and not know why women are doing what they're doing, because, like I said, if you don't understand the chessboard, you're not going to play the game right. If you don't understand the checkerboard, you're not going to play the game right. So you have to understand it. And then once you understand it, you have to apply yourself. And guess what? You're going to have to lose, right? No matter who, I don't care who it is. The first time you play chess, you're going to lose. And if you want to be great, excellent, or world class, you're going to have to lose over and over and over. But what happens when you lose? You learn. When you win, you never learn as much from winning. I can't really say never, but in most cases, you learn a lot more from losing than you do from winning. Because losing hurts. Winning doesn't hurt. Okay, so when something hurts, you have to figure it out. Like, how do I get out this pain? I don't want to feel that pain again. So it forces you to get more knowledge, get more understanding, get more references. When you win, you know, it's like, I won. I'm going to go celebrate. Okay. So you have to flip the script. You have to look at it as, yeah, okay, I'm going to have to go and get information, you know, do my research. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and approach women, and I'm probably going to get rejected. But you're going to learn. You're going to get that understanding. You're going to get to that point where shit starts to make sense. You start to understand why the woman is flaking on you. You start to understand why she's not responding to your text. You start to understand why you approached her and she rejected you harshly. And you no longer are ignorant. You no longer live in a delusion. You don't have to lie to yourself anymore and say, oh, that girl's just stupid. Or, oh, she doesn't know what she's missing out on. No, get the real understanding of what's going on. And you can get to a point where picking up and attracting women is easy. Easy in the sense of you get it. Like, I get exactly what I need to do to get more women in my life, or get more attractive women in my life. Don't be that guy that just is like, I don't get it, man. It doesn't make no sense. If you want to be that guy, then you will be frustrated and you will, have to settle for underachieving with women. But if you want to be the other guy, the guy who gets women, the guy who understands women, then yeah, you got to go and get the understanding. You got to go and do your research. You got to understand why women do the things they do, and you got to go and get your real life experiences, because nothing's going to teach you better than real life experiences. Yeah, you can read the books and stuff, which you should. Watch the videos, read the blogs, whatever. But then you got to go and get your own experience. And then from there, you will see improvement. And if you stick with it, you will get to a point where it's easy. Just like the guy that sucked at chess at first and he became world class. The guy that wasn't that great of a dancer and he became world class. The guy that wasn't that great of an actor or comedian or whatever, and he became world class because his understanding of his niche, of his field, it got to a level way above the average. And then his ability to apply that understanding was way above the average. And now things that are difficult to most people looks easy. All right. So that's the advice. I hope it made sense. For more tips and advice on how to pick up and attract women, go to legitgame.com. Thanks for watching. Peace.